Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Before we get started, be sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all things van life and traveling with a dog. Y'all, today is so windy. And we expected that. We expected wind today. And it's like 20 miles per hour, y'all. It's gnarly. And it's not uncommon out here in the desert in the winter. Wind is like the one thing that we do battle. Thankfully, not a lot of dust is kicking up because we have had rain recently, so that moisture settles all the dust into the ground, which is nice. But the wind still makes it nearly impossible to enjoy the outdoors, which on a day like today kind of sucks because it's like a high of 72 today. So it's a day that I would love to be sitting in the sun and hanging out with Winston, but it's not really happening. However, we did position our vans as a wind block, so I hope at some point I can sit outside for like an hour or so in the sun because it is a gorgeous day other than the wind. And in this video, I'm going to talk about some things that I do on windy days like this, or maybe like a rainy day, a day where you have to be in the van. I often get asked, Amanda, what do you do when the weather's bad? Well, thankfully in Arizona, the weather is not often bad. Kind of, hate to brag, but also not. So what do I do in my van on days like this? I will talk about that and let's get started. We had a stunning sunset last night, as I had hoped and predicted. It created such gorgeous colors in the sky. Incredibly serene and magnificent. Y'all, it is windy today. So windy that Maddie and I moved our vans to create kind of a wind block. The wind is blowing from the southeast, so I have everything closed right now. And I mean, Winston's fine in his playpen because he's blocked from the wind, but I did put my solar out. It's a beautiful day. What sucks is that it's literally like 72 and sunny, but 20 mile per hour winds. So thankfully we're not expecting rain or anything, but I'd rather be sitting in the sun right now. Winston wanted to play with Maddie this morning. It was so cute. They were playing and it made my heart so full. Winston loves playing on this rug though. Again, I've said it before, but I'm so grateful I got the big 9x12 rug because it gives him plenty of space to play. And Maddie gets a kick out of how active he is despite being 11 years old. They were basically playing football together, and Maddie told Winston that he wasn't a very good receiver, but fills my heart with joy to watch them play together. It's just adorable. Despite the wind, Winston likes to be outside. I do have him blocked, and I have the curtain up to kind of help. The walls of his playpen also help with the wind, but I started by folding my blankets and just getting, things organized as I usually do. I cleaned my toilet, shook out my rug, wiped down and stocked up my fridge, and even cleaned up my front seat area. So inclement weather days always make for great cleaning days. I also took some time to pluck my eyebrows and file my nails, catching up on those little hygiene things, especially if you're a lady. Days like this are phenomenal for doing that. And I've kind of been consistently wiping down my van with my Swiffer because, it's inevitable that I'm going to get some dirt in the van on windy days like this, but you guys know me. I don't mind doing that. Icky weather days are also great days to clean out your purse if you are, again, a lady. Or if you have a man and you have a purse or a man purse or a merce, totally not judging you. But I carry my big hippie bag around, so I clean it out at least once a week to make sure I don't have anything crazy in there. Great day for doing that. I write a lot, you guys. A lot of you know that I'm a writer by trade, so I love to write things down. I'm constantly writing in my planner. So just going through, making notes for the day. I always write down my goals for the day. So just catching up on all my planner stuff, and I do a ton of journaling. So I do personal journaling, but also just, again, goals, things I have going on. I take a lot of just notes on life in general, like everything from content ideas to my thoughts for the day to writing down my mom's work schedule. So I remember when my mom's working, writing down my own schedule because I have so many events going on. So just catching up on journaling. I have a couple of YouTube channels that I always get caught up on as well. And today I'm actually going to get caught up on a podcast that I've been behind on. I have a spiritual podcast that I love listening to, and I think I'm behind a few episodes, so I need to catch up on that as well. Also reading, catching up on shows, all of those sorts of things are great for days like today. I'm catching up on my sports radio. I haven't been listening to a ton of sports radio recently, but huge NFL stuff going on lately. So I'm listening to my Arizona sports as I catch up on my things. I also, today I'm going to catch up on emails. That's something I'm behind on, and just making sure I'm up to date on all of those goings on, and social media, stuff like that. So I just had a snack, a banana and a yogurt, and now I am going to, I think, get started on some of my journaling stuff. I am making some grilled cheese in my toaster oven with my tasty fresh Chompy's bread. I put some butter on it, and then I'm using the Sargento Colby Jack. This is my favorite type of cheese. And I'm going to do, I think, a minute and a half on each side. Ooh, yeah. That looks good. You ready to chow down, Bubba? You ready to feast? Yums. Y'all, I just got a visit from a subscriber. Oh my God, it was so fun. I was sitting in my van, and all of a sudden I heard, "Is anyone home?" And I got out of the van, and this gentleman was like, "Amanda." So immediately I knew, okay, this person knows me. And his name is Jose. He, oh my gosh, one of the kindest men I have ever met. He introduced himself. We chatted for a while. He invited me and Maddie to stay on his land down south near Tombstone. And I told him, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so weird because I need to take Winston down to Tombstone. I want to do that this year. So anyways, an Army veteran, a very generous, kind man. I'm so filled with gratitude that I got to meet him because his kindness and energy is literally contagious. So we exchanged phone numbers and info so I can possibly, hook up with him when I go down south to stay on his land. And wow, he's just like the nicest human being. Oh my gosh. So Jose, hi. Thank you for stopping by. It was such a treat. It really was. And again, this is a reminder that if y'all ever see me out and about, please say hi. Please say hello. I would love to meet you and chat. Jose was so kind. Oh my gosh. I can't get over it. What a sweetheart. I've had my solar out all day, even though we are getting clouds. Every now and then the sun comes out and it's bright, so I am getting my devices charged up, although it's taking a little longer than usual due to the clouds. That's all right. It is what it is. I always have tomorrow. There are also some more van lifers that showed up in the area, which is fun to see. But I've been spending most of my time in the van today because it is so windy. It's hard to be outside. You know who doesn't mind this wind? Winston. He is still very much enjoying his bone, walking around trying to find the perfect place to bury it. Looks like this is going to be his newest spot. Look at how hard he works on that. What an active, cute boy. As I'm finishing some things up in the van, Winston is chowing down on his bone. He dug it up from his spot. Time to get it eaten now. Nice little afternoon activity and snack for the handsome. I'd like some of these clouds to go away though. Tomorrow it should be a little sunnier. It'll be a couple degrees cooler tomorrow, but more sun. Despite it being a very windy day today, it has been a good day. I'm so grateful once again that I got to meet Jose. I look forward to seeing him again in the future. I think we might end up even running into each other in Quartzsite. We're in KOFA right now, which is where we met, and that's fun. But it sounds like he might be camping around the area that I like to camp. And he also plans on going to Beer Bellies, which I love, and I'm due for a trip back there for some dancing and live music. So I look forward to that and, creating a friendship with he and his wife. So I look forward to that. The sun is coming out a little bit more. Yay. Oh, okay. Happy about that. But yeah, good day, windy day, but productive day. I've gotten so much done, and I appreciate y'all being here. Next week is my meetup, so stoked about that. Next week I'll be going to the RTR, so we are continuing to have a blast. Be sure to turn on your notifications so you can keep up with everything I have going on with Winston, and in the meantime, I will see you next time.